Hey everybody, welcome back to another new video. What I wanted to do was, I kind of touched on this in the introduction, but I thought I actually probably should have just included it in the intro video, but, well, okay. There's a little bit of an issue when you're recording a video, and I hit this wall a lot with like After Effects tutorials or really anything that I've done, in that you don't always know who's going to be watching. Obviously, everyone has a different level of experience and expertise when it comes to operating systems or particular pieces of software, or in this case, programming languages. So I wanted to try to make things clear at the beginning who these videos are for, and I thought maybe that would help with that learning curve, because that's frustrating when sometimes you get a video that's just a little bit above like your pay grade, if you will. Like you can understand about half of what they're saying, but then it gets fuzzy and it's weird. I've been in that situation before, and I get that it's also super annoying when someone is trying to accommodate everyone in the world and trying to explain how to, you know, if I'm watching a little quick tutorial for Mac tips and someone is trying to tell me how to open the Finder, that's annoying. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hit a sweet spot, keeping in mind that I'm relatively new to this myself. Basically, I'm trying to hit like kind of a beginner intermediate point. So I'm going to be making all of these videos with the assumption that people watching have a fairly basic understanding of HTML and CSS, and that's it really, because that's what I have. I feel like I've got a relatively good handle on how those languages work, how to write HTML and how to write CSS. So that's where we're at, and I think that's a good spot to land in this particular case, because there are a ton of resources online to learn the basic syntax, and once you get a handle on HTML, you can pick up CSS really easily. I'm hoping you can pick up JavaScript really easily, because that would be great. You know, they say once you learn one language, it's easy to learn the other, and that has been my experience so far. So I did want to point out like a few resources that people can take a look at ahead of time. The first would be like online courses. Lynda has some good ones. Skillshare has some good ones. I'd say Lynda's probably like a better service. It has, just because it has more courses, like a large variety of them. Skillshare is also good. Both of these offer like a free trial. And the good thing about HTML and CSS is that you can learn the basics in a very, very short amount of time. If we take a look at like some of these web development classes that are showing up recommended for me, build an HTML website and CSS website from scratch, 10 hours. Foundations of HTML, 3 hours. HTML and CSS, 4 hours. And that's about right. You know, it does not take a long time to learn the basics, and you could probably do it in one day. And then I wanted to point to what I think is probably the best web design resource that I've found. It's w3schools.com. And I feel like most people are probably familiar with this, in part because if you just like Google, let's say like you want to know how iframe works. So we'll just Google like how to use iframe. There's a pretty good chance that one of the first links that pops up, oh yeah, there it is. The first link is going to be a W3 Schools link. And you click on the page, it'll basically tell you everything you need to know about this one element. But I wanted to point out this specifically, because I don't think a lot of people know this, but this website itself, if we click on like Learn HTML, and this website is kind of structured like a textbook. Basically like a really good free textbook. So we've got chapters here: home, introduction, basics, elements, attributes, heading, so on. Then the more advanced things as we go. And I've spent a lot of time on this website just going through the different chapters to learn. And I feel like you could very easily learn everything you need to know by just clicking one page at a time, having a text editor open on the other side of your screen or on a second monitor, and just practicing. So that's what I would recommend. There's not really a whole lot to this video. I just thought it would be important to maybe try to clear up exactly what the aim is here with the videos, and hopefully that will make the whole process quite a bit smoother. So thanks for watching. I'm going to link some stuff in the video. I'll try to find like some free resources that you don't have to do a free trial or pay for a subscription to. If I can find anything like video tutorials, because I feel like, you know, that's just a way that a lot of people like to learn. So, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Appreciate you.